Welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the Dashboard to Platform Analytics series. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, I'll leave the link in the description below. Please check that out first. In this video, we'll explore the More Actions options in the new UI and walk through each one step by step. Let's take a look at each option one by one. Create New. This option allows you to build a brand new dashboard. You can choose between the inline editor for drag and drop simplicity or the technical editor for advanced scripting and data binding. You'll also provide a name and description before saving. Let's move to the next option. Duplicate. Use this to copy your existing dashboard. It keeps all elements, layout, and filters, letting you make changes without affecting the original. Moving on. Share. This lets you grant access to specific users, groups, or roles. This is a shared dashboard. At the top, we have Grant Access to, where we can select users, groups, or roles. Next, there's a checkbox labeled Allow recipient to edit, add, or delete sharing permissions, which controls whether the people you share with can make changes to the dashboard sharing settings. At the bottom, we have two buttons, Copy Link with Filters and Copy Link. On the right-hand side, the audience type is displayed as all, with the same three options available: users, groups, and roles. The next action is Export, which opens the Export dashboard. In the Export dashboard, you have two options, PowerPoint and PDF. For both, you can choose to export with the applied filters or without the applied filters using the radio button. If you select PowerPoint, the export will create slides for each dashboard widget, reflecting the selected filter option. If you select PDF, you can customize the page format, such as A3, and choose the orientation, landscape or portrait. Additionally, the Export dashboard allows you to email exports directly. You can add a subject, select recipients, include any content, and the dashboard will be automatically delivered via email according to your schedule. This feature ensures that sharing dashboard insights is fast, flexible, and fully automated. The next option is Schedule. This opens up the scheduled execution of assessment. We have the whole form displayed, and at the top we see Files to export, which gives us two options, Dashboard and Data Visualization. The Dashboard option exports the full dashboard with all widgets and charts, while Data Visualization exports specific charts, indicator widgets, or tables. In the email schedule section, we can decide the recurrence and specify whether to omit sending the email if there are no records. You can also add a condition if required. This displays either the condition builder or allows you to write a script for the condition. Finally, we add the email details including recipients and subject, and then make the schedule active. Once set, the system will automatically generate and send the scheduled exports according to these settings. When selecting Data Visualization, the system displays a pop-up with a list of available visualizations. From this list, you can select the particular visualization you want to export. Once the visualization is selected, the rest of the form and the process remains the same as when exporting dashboards. At the top right of the scheduled execution form, there is an option to send as zip files. This is useful when exporting multiple dashboards or visualizations at once. Let's move to the next option. Printer Friendly generates a simplified version of the dashboard, optimized for printing or saving as a PDF. Finally, the form has loaded, and we can see the dashboard in Printer Friendly view, displaying all the reports that were present on the dashboard. At the top, we have three actions, including refresh and saving options. Next up is Clear All Filters. Quickly resets the dashboard to its default state by removing all applied filters. The next option is Add to Bookmark. I'm clicking on it to mark this dashboard, Assessment Overview, as bookmarked. An informative message will also be displayed at the top confirming the action. To see where the dashboard appears as a bookmarked one, navigate to Platform Analytics, and under that, select Dashboards. This will load the dashboards in the Platform Analytics view. Here, you will see a count of dashboards and a list of items. To filter and view only bookmarked dashboards, click on Bookmarked from the filters above, then click Apply. This will display all dashboards that have been bookmarked. Now, let us go back to the dashboard we were reviewing. This time, opening it from the Platform Analytics view, click on More Actions. Instead of Add to Bookmarks, you now have the option to remove bookmark. After removing the bookmark, you can verify by going back to the same dashboard list view. This dashboard will no longer appear in the bookmarked dashboards list. Next, switch to the core UI opens the classic dashboard experience, useful if you prefer the older layout. And the last action, Open Record takes you to the underlying dashboard record in ServiceNow, where you can update metadata like name, description. And that's a quick overview of the main dashboard options.